It's called a gentle peel pad. You know, when peels first came to us at home, it was a big revolution in skincare. But I love what Dr. Lancer said, because this is actually the first time I've been able to present these with you on air.
That's true, Jean. And we haven't had these on for a long time.
I know. And InStyle magazine said, and I quote, "The best exfoliator for sensitive skin." Can I say that again? InStyle magazine and their beauty gurus said the best exfoliator for sensitive skin. This is the final presentation of the month. And like we said, Daniela does not get to come out to QVC, to our Westchester studios often, because she is working with Dr. Lancer. They're creating these products, and you're getting two 45 count boxes. So you're getting 90 pads, 90 peels. Wait for it. For $44.98. And if you're gonna do one thing for your skin, if you're gonna buy one thing in this show, no matter what skincare line you're using, or how young, how old, or what skin type you have, this is the one to get to. How about this for beauty math? This is normally $150 of purchase separately. These are $75 a piece. We're at $44.98.
Amazing.
That means you're saving $108 plus. That's including the free shipping and handling. So instead of spending $75, again, Father's Day, one for me, one for Dad, you're spending $22.50. But let's dive in and talk about why an at-home peel is so important, but why a gentle peel is so important.
That's
this
right.
got #1.
So if you think about polish is an exfoliator that is physical and works on the top of the skin. But this is a peel pad that not only is going to work on the top, but throughout the layers where some of that deeper damage occurs. So if you have fine lines, deep lines, look at the before and after. Look at what happens after 24 hours and 4 weeks. I mean, this is exactly.
Can we just stay on this
I know,
a second?
this is wild.
Like, maybe just like don't even leave. Maybe just for the rest of the show, just leave this up.
These almost sold out last time, Jane, because look at this before and after. Yeah. So you get
that in and of itself.
Exactly.
Get it.
And this is the neck area, and the neck is difficult to treat. So this is a peel pad, of course, it can go on the face, but the neck is so delicate, usually you can't use a stronger treatment. But this is gentle. We're using 7% lactic acid, which is one of the more gentle acids that we use in skincare. And then you get bakuchiol, which is that retinol alternative.
I love bakuchiol, which is a very expensive ingredient.
Very expensive, but it's beautiful because it mimics what, you know, a retinol, a stronger type of ingredient does. But we also give you the papaya enzyme, the bamboo, the oat. So this is very gentle. I hate
to keep interrupting you, but I don't want people to be disappointed. I need to let you know what's happening. We're down to the final 1,200, and our phone lines just went to Mars and back. We are so busy. Jen, our producer, who's a big fan of your line, she's a beauty girl. She just said, I did the math, it's 50 cents a peel.
I was gonna say it's under $1 per peel.
It's 50 cents a peel. Right where I was going, Jen. I'm sure if the amazing Dr. Lancer welcomed us into his office and one of the estheticians gave us a peel, I don't think it's 50 cents.
That's true.
Go here. And the one thing I haven't mentioned, if you're new to QVC and you followed Dr. Lancer and you know he is kind of the red carpet guy, is that anything is returnable for 30 days. So you have skincare, you bring beauty home. If you don't love it after 30 days, you return it. We don't call you. We don't text you. Sometimes when you return to other places, they say, tell us why you don't like it. We don't even say that. We're just like, okay, we'll take it back. But I'd love to know how often, like how many times a week should we do this?
This is actually a peel pad, Jane, that you can use every single day if you want to. And if you're a big fan of the polish, you can use the polish in the morning, let's say, like you like to use it, Jane, and then you can use this at night or vice versa.
Okay.
So it is gentle enough for every day. It comes in this beautiful little towelette, and it's a leave-on exfoliant. So you're gonna apply it all over the skin, and then you're just gonna leave it on and go into your next steps. What I love is also you get them in the little sachets, so these are great for travel.
These are travel time.
Yeah, it's travel time, exactly. So you can just pop these in your bag. And I want to just tell you, this is so gentle, you can up under the eye. Exactly. So look at the deeper lines there, and then much smoother after 4 weeks. And not only can you bring this up to the eyes, so a big secret I have is that men really love this. Why? It's hard to get, when you have a full beard or you get ingrown hairs or razor burn and things like that, they want you to exfoliate, but it's hard, it gets gunky, it gets trapped. So the peel pad is perfect because you can get right in the beard. It's really wonderful. You can bring it up to the eye.
So Daniela, Jen, my producer, said 1,000 left, and then you said a sentence. She said, Jane, Jane, 900 left, and we have 200 people waiting on the lines.
Oh my.
I also want to tell you this was one that was on in August of 2024. So it took us about 10 months to get this back in stock. There's one item on auto delivery. And I was just in a meeting with my friend Scotty Hind. We have a fabulous TSV coming up for cleaning. And I said, okay, barred from the world of beauty. And look at this before and after. How long will these stay shelf stable in their little packets?
These are up to 3 years, as long as you always store your skincare in a cool, kind of a dark, you know, place.
Dry place.
Yeah, don't leave these in your car or anything like that. But perfect, throw them in your makeup bag. You're good to go. You wipe it on.
Will you join our model so we can see how to use it? But guys, this is probably headed to a sold-out sign simply because of this before and after. I mean, Daniela, I've never seen a peel do that on a neck ever in my life.
And that's the thing, Jane, is that the neck is so delicate, the tissue there, right? So usually you can't put stronger ingredients. But this peel pad, you can put it all over. We want you to do that. We end up with things like sun damage. We have fine lines, crisscross lines. If you're a side sleeper, you know, the summertime is coming up. So you want to keep your skin bright and fresh because we're going to spend more time outdoors. But people love this because it's so easy to use. You literally just clean your face. You don't have to do polish if you don't want to, but you certainly can use it with your polish. And you can bring it all the way up to that eye area. It's going to brighten. It's a leave-on. It's not going to feel sticky or tacky.
Should we avoid the upper eye, like the brow area?
Yeah. So don't go on your brow bone, but definitely around the eye. And then if we take a look at our test results, so Dr. Lancer always does your clinicals and your trials. So in our instrumental test, that moisture improved by 77.9% after just the one use, Jane.
Moisture is not something I think about when I think about a peel.
A peel pad, yeah.
By the way, fewer than 700.
And pores. So if you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking, oh, gee, what can I do to my pores? This is the peel pad you want to pick up. And look at this one. If you have sun damage, uneven tone, you've got the dehydration lines or the deeper wrinkles, you want something that's going to take you a little bit next step. This is that chemical peel pad.
In the before and look at the after.
Absolutely.
That's 4 weeks. That's the love it or return it moment. And I love how you talked about Dad because I'm very selfish. I love to buy things for my husband that I can also enjoy.
Yes.
You get 2 boxes, so you
90 pads.
And if you decide that you're just going to peel every other day or every 3rd day, this is months and months and months. But if you peel every day, this is a 3-month supply. We're down to 600. But this is it.
This is it. This is exactly why you shop Dr. Lancer. Dermatologists develop skincare, that lactic acid, the bakuchiol oil, so it's perfect if you're more on the sensitive side. It's gentle enough for daily use. You can use it. You know, what's going to happen too when you're using your other serums, your other products, your moisturizers? I mean, it's going to be incredible. You know what I talk about, dead skin cells. They slam the door in the face of your expensive and effective serums and moisturizers. But how about if we save money? How about that? all anybody is talking about is how expensive everything is. How about this? $150 of purchase separately, you're saving $108. That is spending a lot less than you're saving. We have fewer than how many now? 500. Fewer than 500. Over 200 people waiting on the lines. I know lots of you are stocking up. And yes, it's a really kind of cool out-of-the-box Dad's Day present. Yes. Simply because I don't want to sound, I'm sure Alberti takes, I know he does. He takes better care of his skin than I do because I'm a little bit of a lazy bones when it comes to skincare. But I love that you can now give that to someone, even in their late teens. Yeah, my teenagers. And I have to just really quickly say while we're on the peel pad really quick, summer's coming up. You're going to be sleeveless. Your arms are going to be showing. If you get those little